So today, um, yesterday, I don't know, I can't remember what I spoke about in my last video. I know it was a lot about overcoming my past and accepting myself, forgiving myself, but I am just now having the realization. I maybe had this realization a few days ago, and I talked to my therapist about this, but I've been trying to reason with my mom about a lot of stuff, and it just won't happen the way that I imagine because I don't have control of her, and I've realized that I need to let go of control and let go of the hopes that I have. My mom says that she feels like she's changed and that she gives me space, but what has changed between us is me and the space that I took and put in between us. A lot of times people will think that they have changed, and that's not the case at all. You just don't have the space to be that person that you used to be to me. You don't have the space to treat me the way you used to. And that realization made me think how I have to search for the things that I wish she gave me within myself first and in other relationships. And it is my responsibility to walk away when I see it's not a reflection of what is safe, secure, healthy for me. I feel sad. I feel angry. I feel disappointed. I feel frustrated. I feel resentful. I'm very angry with myself and trying to forgive myself so that I can forgive her, because I think my mom deserves happiness and peace outside of me and the mistakes that she made with me. And I need to learn how to forgive myself for not knowing. I'm very hard on myself when I don't know anything. And I punish myself. And it's not good that it makes sense that I am this way, but I don't want to remain here for the rest of my life. I wish I had accepted this reality much sooner. I would have been able to move forward with myself and my life. Um, yeah. People's words. People, and my mom is doing the best she can, but it's not good enough for me. And it's okay for me to recognize that someone is not good enough for me instead of trying to see their best and appreciate that. I don't appreciate it. It's not good enough for me. I want to be in spaces where I can look at the people around me and appreciate how they show up for me because that's what I deserve. Um, yeah, I'm embarrassed to think at how to think about how long I have been expecting this person to be different when maybe she is different in a few ways, but it still may not be good enough for me, and uh, I just don't trust her. You can only do so much damage before you know it's completely the trust is completely obliterated. Like there was more than enough space for the relationship to be rebuilt. And I've heard my mom say things like, "You don't smile when you're around me. You don't smile at me." Well, look at my life. Look at what has transpired. You haven't protected me, and I think my mom loves me, but love is not enough. Like love isn't enough. I've had to be the example for my mom, and she didn't know how to accept that type of love because she didn't have it. And people sometimes reject, even me. I've been in a few positions where I rejected love that was probably what I needed, and I wasn't ready to accept it because I'd never seen it before. But like, you can't accept. Yeah, she's not ready to accept me, and I don't want to be accepted by her anymore. I don't have that desire. But I also notice, like, when people go through neglect and abuse, everyone's living in their norm. And so my mother's norm in her world might be, love is allowing someone to treat you however and still accepting them, and the little bit of love that they can give you along with the abuse and neglect. That was my norm growing up, but my heart and my body has never accepted that ever. I didn't have anywhere to go. I couldn't move out at a certain age. Sometimes I do look back and I wish I would have emancipated myself, but if that's her norm, people have their norms. They want to believe that's okay. That's not okay for me. And it really sucks because I love my mom so much, but love's just not enough for me anymore. Love isn't enough. I need consideration. I need respect, especially for my space and my boundaries. My mom told me, "Yeah, I'm busting in the bathroom because I want to come play with you and I want to come." I don't care. Stop coming in the bathroom without my permission. You know I was sexually abused. Stop being fucking inconsiderate. Stop being inconsiderate and only thinking about yourself. And that's what it constantly is. It's just Me, 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 but I want and I want and I want. She's constantly looking for someone else to put her first because she didn't get that from her mom. That's not my job as your child to put you before me. I have been my mother's parent without even realizing it for so long. Again, I don't know if I said this in my last video, but crying about I don't have anything to I don't have anything to show my coworkers. I can't tell them how I'm so proud of you. You didn't give me anything to brag to my friends about. I don't have a mother I can brag about. I don't have a mother that walks around with high self-esteem. I don't have a mother that walks around with respect. I don't have a mother that puts her kids first before men. You've given me nothing to be proud of. But for some reason, again, I have to be this example for her. And I'm tired. I have been the example all of my life. Does my mother ever think about when she says, oh, my coworkers, they're all showing each other their daughters and their sons and their accomplishments and what are they doing? Do you ever think about when I'm in a circle of people and everybody's bragging about my mom never dated men? My mom, she protected me. My mom complimented me, important to me. My mom let me express myself. My mom supported my ideas, supported my dreams. Do she ever think about that? No, she don't. She don't have the capacity to think about anyone but herself, and she doesn't even think about herself. She is a 50-year-old woman who is still looking for someone to put her first. And she's never going to look within because, I don't know. Yes, you pay your bills. Yes, you pay your rent. Yes, you pay your car note. I think that's the bare minimum. You said, oh, I moved us into a new house because I'm thinking it's gonna get us better. It's gonna help help you feel better. I don't feel better in the home because I'm still in the home with someone who's abusive and who refuses to see their behavior as abusive, and you're never going to see your behavior as abusive. And I think my mom just knows the right things to say, just like you knew the right ways to act in front of other people. That's why people don't know the mother you really are, because you know the right things to say, you know the right things to do, you know to show up on my birthday with the balloons, you know to show up at the, which I don't even, after a while she stopped coming to my games because she could tell I didn't want her to be there no more. But like, you know all the right, you know what it takes to look good in society, but you don't want to be the right person behind closed doors. That's sadistic. Is that the right fucking word? I don't know. I just be using words some fucking times. But like, that shit is evil. That shit is so fucking dark to me when someone does that to me. I don't tolerate that shit no more. If you're gonna be different, you're gonna put your best on in front of other people, and then when we get home, you want to let all your shit out and use me as your punching bag. Like, I do take up a lot of space, but my space is not for everybody to dump their shit on me. And then y'all go home to your boyfriends. My mom go to her boyfriend. Everybody go back home to their shit, to their things, and then I'm here left alone. I don't have a fucking dad. I don't have a fucking mom. I'm my own fucking healer, and I have to pay for my therapist. Thank God she gave me a month for free when I was between shit financially. Like, she gifted me with a month of sessions. By the grace of God, I'm so grateful for her. My mom at home cuddled up, or I guess she likes to say he don't live there, but she lies to me so fucking much about men. She don't want me to know how she I don't have to see it now. I lived with you for 28 years. I see how you operate with men. Just like when you fucking forced me to go to someone else's house so you could move your boyfriend in right after we ended trial for me because I was being sexually abused by your boyfriend, you couldn't wait. You have never ever been able to sacrifice your own desires, which is male validation. You're desperate for male validation, and I understand it's because you didn't have a dad. You saw my grandma choose your brother over you all the fucking time. But no, you don't get to have access. You don't get to have access to me after showing me what place I come in your life. My mom has always shown men that she does not value me. You're telling your boyfriend she's a bitch. You're having sex with your boyfriends in front of me. Why would a man ever value you? You don't value yourself. You don't value your seed. You don't value the things you create. But they're supposed to have respect for you. My mother is mentally ill, and like, I have to just accept this and move on, and this shit's fucking hard. $30 years. The other night I was thanking God, like, you know what? Everything got me here. All this shit brought me here, and now I have purpose and I have meaning. I have things to say in my art. I have things to say. I have messages to give, send out. I can tell young women to be like me. I mean, to not be like me, sorry. To not choose the path that I chose. Don't give yourself to men. I can accept that I'm a whore. I can accept these things. It doesn't bother me anymore. I've accepted myself. Because now I can give young women what wasn't given to me. And as painful as it is, I know that maybe I will save some other girl or give her the advice that will save her the fucking heartache. Save her from wasting her fucking time save her from, you move on with your life. Don't wait on people. They may not ever wake up, and they may tell you they are, but listen to their actions. Their actions and their words aren't going to align. I'm not ashamed of myself. I carry a lot of shame. It's not mine. It's all of my mother's. All the shame she dumped on me all my fucking life because she couldn't take the time out to sit with herself and ask herself, why am I acting like this? Dumped it all on me. It's okay because I have the power. I have power you don't have. I can heal myself. I have the power to seek out more than just God and men. God is the first step, but it's not the last. I pray to God and I talk to God, but I have to do more than that to heal. I hate like coming to the internet. I never come to the internet and being mad emotional. Like, I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me, but I'm just grieving a lot. But like, I have to put this stuff out because I'm not gonna let my life and all this shit go to waste that I'm going through. Like, somebody else can benefit from my mistakes. You can learn from my mistakes. You don't have to go down the same path that I did. I tried to be a fucking prostitute 3 times. Luckily, I didn't get chopped the fuck up and killed. And there's nothing wrong with sex work. Like, those women provide services. There are so many people in this world who don't even fucking... People won't look at them because they find them unattractive. They don't get any type of People don't listen to them. You know, the earth. People, a lot of people on earth are so surface level, and they only want to see what they want to see. That's going to validate them. That's going to bring them the connections. That's going to bring them the attention from everybody else. So everybody wants the fucking supermodels. Everybody wants what's the best or whatever from society standard, but there are a lot of people on this earth who they're not looked at. They're overlooked just for the bare minimum shit, like small ass shit. They probably have great souls, great personalities, but they're being overlooked. You know, every single sex worker is not having sex with their client. So, and even if they are, it don't fucking matter. I don't care. Like, I don't judge those women. And there are a lot of sex workers who also didn't have the choice. They're being fucking trafficked and forced into that shit. So, you know, I empathize with, or I don't know if that's right. I don't know if that's what I should be saying. I don't judge y'all. I judge a lot of people, but I'm not judging y'all. But, where was I going with that? I don't fucking know. Yeah, I've gone through so much. I've slept with so many men. Some consensual, some not. A lot were not. And, you know, they might be the first to call me a whore. They're not going to claim they're a rapist. That's fine. I'll be the whore. That's fine. I don't care. I'm not ashamed of myself. Yeah. I'm just angry. Very, 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 very angry that my mother never saw me as worthy. My dad never saw me as worthy. And I'm over. I don't look for their approval anymore. I don't worry about what they think about me anymore. You don't have the space to think about me. You abandon your daughter, you don't have the space to think about me. Because if you wanted me to turn out a certain way, then you should have been the example for me. And neither one of you were. So therefore, and I don't care if you accept me or not. I'm already accepted by myself and by whoever the fuck else out there accepts me. Not that that's what I'm fucking looking for. I have a few friends that accept me, and I'm grateful for them. They love me for who I am. But yeah, I needed to get that out. Like, that's the only way I'm gonna be able to figure my mom is if I tell my truth and get this shit out of my system, because I'm tired of holding it in. And most of the time, this whole time, I've been holding a lot of shit. I have been holding a lot of shit in to protect her. But where has my protection been from her? I've been protected. I am protected. And see, that's another thing that makes me angry, because I think my mom wanted me to believe that I was never protected. Deep down in her subconscious, I think she thinks that. I also think that she never wanted to see good shit happen for me. She says she does, and you know, she likes to call me and say, "Oh, power of the tongue, speak over yourself a certain way, yada yada yada." But then you say stuff like, "Watch, you gonna struggle. Look at how you speak over me. You've been speaking over me in such a foul manner all my life." And that's the thing. It's okay for her to do it, but when I do it, then she wants to be the fucking coach of the year. No, you don't really have the you have the advice, you don't have the action. And I'm not saying my mother has never said she is right. I should speak over myself a certain way, but you don't even contribute. You tell me you love me, and then you tell me you hate me too. My mom has told me she hates me so many times. More than enough for me to now be confused about how she feels about me. I don't know how you feel about me. And people will say, "Oh, I respect you, blah, blah, blah." I don't see it. I don't see the respect. Because I see the respect. I see the respect you have enough for everybody else to be able to fake it so you can get their approval. Fake it for me, nigga. Put on that same mask for me. Try better for me. No, but everybody else gets the version of you that knows how to try, and then I get the person that, hell, I gotta carry your shit. It's not for me to carry no more. My therapist just told me that. Let it go. I'm gonna be so, or let me say I'm happy now. I am looking forward to the day where I actually feel it reflect in my body, that I have let go completely, where the shame is gone completely. I'm tired of operating. I'm tired of feeling that shame in my body. It don't feel good. This shit is so deep in my body, and I every day I feel it leaving, but it's so much that I've been carrying. Like, I keep asking my therapist when, and she's like, you're not gonna heal 2 decades and 2 decades of trauma plus 2 decades of trauma in 2 years. It's just not gonna happen, and it's fucked up. That I have to now spend my time. I'm trying to think of it as, this is for a bigger picture. My child will now have a healed womb to sit in, and when she's born, she will have a mother that can do this. But I don't even fucking think I want kids, because I don't trust my mom around kids. I'm not bringing my kids around my father, because I don't even care to see him no more. I'm now thinking about it, like, I don't have no emotional attachment to you. You might have an emotional attachment to me because you were an adult when in the early stages of in the few years of my life that you were there. You know, you have those memories, like, and I do have those memories too, but I don't have that memories of you trying for me. So you're not there. So I'm not bringing my kids around you. I don't feel comfortable doing it. I don't have a support system, and I'm not going to expect my friends to sacrifice their life. Maybe whatever, they're going to show up for a birthday every once in a while, sure, but like, I'm not going to be like, why are my friends helping me take care of my kids? Like, it's not their responsibility. What community do I fucking have? I don't have any. So I don't even think I'm going to have kids. I don't even see myself. I see myself worthy of so many things, but do I see myself worthy of a child? I don't. I don't see myself worthy of that. I don't see a reason why a kid should choose me as their mother. And I think people should be more honest about that type of shit. I feel like I said this in my last video. It's always my career. No. Your morals, your values. Your head is on, screwed on, not straight, nigga. But I feel better right now. Now that I got that out. But yeah, forgiving my mom, I want to forgive her. She deserved peace and happiness outside of her life, outside of her childhood that she had with, you know, with my grandma and her brother. She deserves peace outside of the mistakes that she made with me. I don't want to keep forcing myself to come around her in hopes that, you know, trying to see the light, trying to see the good, trying to see the good. I do see the good. I see it. And I'm proud of my mom. I love you a lot. I love my mom so much. I'm proud of her for trying for coming this far. I'm very proud of her. But I cannot continue to put myself in spaces where I don't feel valued, I don't feel seen, I don't feel appreciated, I don't feel respected. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. And I know that I'm just doing it for her. I need to do things for me at this point. So the next person I'm going to forgive is myself.